All right, I'm here in beautiful Queen Creek, Arizona, and I found a nice place to shoot some photography. Today I'm shooting with a Nikon, I think it's just regular Z50. That is my lens choice for today, or my camera choice for today, sorry. I have a polarized lens here, and I think I'm going to get a few shots of the sunset here with this Mazda. I chose a not too busy street here as people come by. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can get the sun going down. I chose this spot because, as you can see, this Mazda is very reflective, and with the reflective surface you get a ton of the scenery in the back. So if I can get, when the sun sets here, for example, I'm going to see if I can get it bouncing off of this paint right here and try to, I don't know if you can see that, see it's a bit bright here, something like that. I like having this grid right here. Helps me stabilize my pictures. I'm just gonna get a quick. All right. So now that I've got a few close-ups, I'm gonna kind of scoot back a little bit and see if I can get some wide shots. I didn't quite park in the center of the street, but that's okay because I'm not trying to take any close ground photography. If I was trying to take pictures close to the street, I'd want to center my car. But as you can see, it's not. So I think I'm just going to kind of do with what I got. And I'm going to see if I can get on. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And that's okay if it's too light, if it's too bright out right now. I can edit those out in Lightroom. But I'm just testing the waters, seeing what I can and can't take photos of right now. So there's so many cars driving by. It's a great spot, but it's literally right next to, I think it's an interstate. But all right, now that I got a few photos up close, I think I'm gonna find over this cactus really quick. I'm gonna see if I can get it through this bush. That's too far. I might pull up the car actually just to get it in the center here. I'm gonna do that really quick. I just moved the car. I kind of centered it more so I can get more of the mountains and stuff. That stop sign is kind of making it rough just because it's in the middle of the car, and that's kind of, I wonder if I can Photoshop that out. But the reason I did this is because I want to be behind this cactus. I think that'd be a cool shot. Just kind of working with your surroundings here. Like it's like finding a car out and open in the wild. It's like Forza Horizon, I think. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. I wonder if I can get the glare coming. Yep, there it is. See that, like that kind of area right there. So I wonder if I can show that up in camera. I gotta center that. If you are starting off in photography, I wouldn't go and buy a big fancy camera. I mean, that's just gonna run you a bunch of money, and you're not gonna know how to work it. I'd start with something small like a DSLR. DSLR camera is fairly cheap, fairly small, fairly easy to use, and it's the best camera that you would be able to start on. I started out on a T7 Canon DSLR. It was about 50 bucks. Took some great photos on there. They are on my Instagram. I will put that link in the description. I'll give a link to that. Wow, there's so many cars. But yeah, you don't have to start with any fancy equipment. Just honestly, you can start with your iPhone. Starting is better than just getting in the photography game and showing people what you're capable of is the best part. Okay, so I moved the car one last time, just for the last kind of shoot that I'm gonna do. I'll see if I can get the wheel glare. Okay, that's not centered. I want to get a centered tire to get the Mazda logo off of the. I wonder if these are centered. It's okay. We can get this one right here. So now that the sun's kind of getting lower, we can finally start to get the sunset photos, and maybe get some photos from the back. Get maybe like a. Why is the ISO so high? There we go. Now we can finally get that sunset. Let's see. Let me look for the other thing here. Yeah, I really do like this place. I took my buddy owns a Genesis. I took some photos here with that. I love just the scenery here. It's pretty beautiful every day. I mean, it's always going to be, a sunset's always going to be over there, over that hill crest, or that mountain. Can't really see because the sun's too bright, but it's always going to be right there, and it's pretty predictable to come here and get some good pictures. I'm just going to wrap up and get a few pictures here, and then I'm going to head out and edit those on Lightroom and see if I can get those on some of my social media platforms. I have a YouTube channel and TikTok, as well as Instagram. I will be posting as much as I can on those every few days, if not every day. I'll just have to see my schedule's like and everything like that. But this is a great car to shoot. I love driving this car. It's a beautiful car. And if I can get that ISO higher. There we go. Okay. I want to get one of the whole car, so I think I'm going to go right over here. Hopefully I don't get bit by like a rattlesnake. And then I'm going to just get some side profiles of the car here. I'm going to see if I can get the glare off the windshield. That would be kind of a cool photo, just like the first front end of the car. I have to get my knees for this. Doesn't matter what photos you take, as long as you're practicing getting out there and just getting in the game. That's what matters the most, I feel like. Start with editing. I mean, editing can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be the grand Lightroom or, you know, like Adobe or anything like that. As long as you're just getting editing, like in the... Honestly, I started out with the iPhone, just the iPhone settings on my camera. Started out with the, you know, editing the hue, the saturation, and the brightness, all that stuff. That kind of teaches you how to do it when you finally start, you know, using Lightroom and getting all of those in those big company names. But just understanding, I feel like understanding the material you're actually practicing and is your hobby. I feel like that's the most important part. I'm going to get all of these photos that I took. I'm gonna put them in my Instagram and my TikTok, and you should see those finished photos from what I took tonight. Those should be up around in a day and a half, no later than that. I have pretty much nothing to do, so I'll probably get those up. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, do a little likes up. If you liked it a lot, subscribe. If you have any comments, let me know. I'll be free to answer that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching.